Hey everyone, it's Zona and welcome on back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be diving into the history of AriZona's collaboration with the legendary NBA star Shaquille O'Neal. Before we talk about Shaquille O'Neal in AriZona, we gotta go all the way back to 2002, where AriZona partnered with someone very special. This person has a good swing, a really good taste in tea. Who must I be talking about? Arnold Palmer, of course. His legendary cocktail, the 50-50 lemonade and iced tea blend, works so well, and he chose to collaborate with AriZona, of all companies, to create the perfect blend. And what does Arnold Palmer have anything to do with Soda Shaq? Just about everything. Of course, they've made collaborations in the past, like Peter Max was a great example, but nothing to this scale. Arnold Palmer is known as a very legendary golfer, and that clientele are people who have not really had Arizonas. From 1992 to 2002, AriZona was still on the rise. You can go to any restaurant and ask for an Arnold Palmer and they'll know exactly what it is. AriZona has also helped grow it, just as Arnold Palmer and his drink itself has grown so much in popularity. On the graphic side of things, what do we see? Obviously the face of the celebrity, which in this case is the brand. It's not about AriZona this time. People will find out it's in AriZona later down the line. But right now, we're only going by the celebrity status. AriZona's brand logo is not even on the front. As you can see, it's on the side, which makes it that the brand doesn't matter, it's the drink that counts. We'll get back into this can later. But let's focus more about the Soda Shaq brand itself. Though this line is definitely a cult classic, it was only produced for 3 years. The production of Soda Shaqs was from June 25th, 2013 to 2016 when they started phasing them out. It is believed that the attraction of sales declined enough to where they halted production even as they were still producing cans. In this Arnold Palmer I was showing you earlier is one of these Soda Shaq cans that were wrapped in plastic by another flavor, as you can see here. You can faintly tell that one of these is a Shaq because of the color on the lip here. You can see the blue, that this is a blueberry Soda Shaq. A true gem in my AriZona collection. Something that is lost of AriZona's nowadays due to the production cost and them trying to keep their prices down is the colored tops. As you can see, we have a white top on this Soda Shaq, which is really cool how they added that feature. Also, these were printed with 99-cent labels, a little differently than they would be on your normal AriZona. Of course, we have Shaq on the side there, standing tall next to the AriZona logo with the basketball on the O. These were really nice looking cans. Each flavor actually had 2 designs, 2 faces per can. We cannot talk about AriZona Soda Shaq without mentioning the elephant in the room. That would be the Golden Shaq. As far as we know, the rarest production AriZona to ever exist. There were only 5. Just like in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, there were 5 golden AriZonas that were hand-placed throughout 7-Elevens around the country. This sweepstake went from August 14th to September 3rd, 2013. So the prizes for finding one of these very rare cans was, of course, the can itself, which was actually free of charge due to the sweepstakes, as well as 4 cases of Soda Shaq, a signed poster, headphones, and the chance to have a meet and greet with Shaq himself. I have actually held in my hands one of the Golden Shaqs. It was at AriZona Land's opening event that I was invited to, and I took a photo with my dad. Here you can see that, and I took a couple other photos of it. Really cool. It was in a spot which was just next to a bunch of regular AriZona cans, so I'm not exactly sure what the security protocol was on that thing, but hopefully it is still sound and safe over there. And yes, I am still looking for one if anyone has any leads. It is definitely one of the holy grail AriZona items, as well as their Bullet RX Energy Shot and the original 1992 lemon iced tea and raspberry iced tea cans. Those are like my top picks for flavors I would love to find. So switching gears into the less popular Shaq brand, which is the Shaq Fu Punch. These were some fruit punch variants. We have the pineapple, the grape, and I actually do not have the strawberry one, which I will have to get soon. These flavors only were around for like 2 years. They dropped in 2014, again, kind of faded out of the market by 2016, as well as the regular Shaq brand. These were kind of predecessors to the second Shaq Fu game, which was A Legends Reborn, which came out in 2018. The original was in 1994, I believe. It wasn't really a popular game, so making a drink for it, they were banking on some of the popularity of the Soda Shaq cream sodas. But these are pretty cool, and I did try both of these flavors here, and they're pretty nice. As far as we know, I haven't confirmed this yet with the people at AriZona, but the Shaq Fu Punch Pineapple should be the exact same flavor as the re-release of Pineapple Juice Cocktail. Theoretically. The grape, however, was so delicious. I love this flavor. I had it once, I cracked open one of these, and it tasted just like a one of those grape lollipops, the Tootsie Pops. Yeah, they're so good. And this drink, I don't know, even though it's sugary, which I don't really like in Arizona's, it worked out very well because it had that little bit of tartness, that grape should have. Even some hardcore Arizona fans might not know about this one. The Soda Shack cans actually came out with an app, and I have a little pamphlet for that here. This was a sneak peek card, I guess, that they give out at Comic-Con for the app and to test out a beta version of it with the QR code. Unfortunately, that doesn't work anymore and the app is discontinued. But it was a augmented reality game that you could take with your phone, and this was back, quite a few years ago now, over 10 years ago. So this was kind of cool technology to where you'd be able to scan the face of the Arizona can and play a little basketball game. It had a backboard and a hoop, and you would flick it, with your finger on your phone, and have Shaq have some faces and commentary. So that is something I am not able to find a video of, but it did exist, and it's really cool how they added that in as a promotional piece of this crazy, crazy group of drinks here. They did some wild stuff with 7-Eleven to promote this drink, which is so cool. You got the app, then there was these footprints of Shaq's shoe size on the store. I remember those vividly. They had another sweepstakes event. I don't remember exactly what that was, as well as the Golden Shacks too. I love how creative this line was, and it's pretty random to have an Arizona cream soda with Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, who makes this up? It would be so great to get some interviews with the people who helped put this drink together. Here's a special look at the Arizona and Adidas event in 2019, where I had my very last taste of Soda Shack. Soda Shack. I don't know how old it is.
I hope it doesn't spray us. Okay. Tastes okay.
So familiar.
This is a very rare can. How many did they make? Do you know?
I don't know, but they started in 2013 and ended like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing.
Shack. Tastes good?
I also would love to share a little story behind this specific Soda Shack. It's the vanilla, the one I would always go to, as well as the blueberry. That one was pretty good too. That was my brother's favorite, actually. This was one of the first Arizonas in my entire collection. I went to the store, I grabbed 2 Soda Shacks and a grape lime Ricky, which were the first 3 cans in my collection. After that day, I never saw the Soda Shacks ever again in stores. It was truly special that I went in that day and finally bit the bullet on collecting. That's why this video is so special to me. The Soda Shack was so instrumental to starting my collection and my fascination behind the brand. I just want to take a second to thank you, the viewer, for being tuned into what I enjoy. I mean, I love this brand. It's so interesting to me. It's great that I'm able here to share it with you. And, maybe some people might start collecting too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time on diving into more of the history of Arizona.